Hello, my Asperholics. So today, being Thursday, I'm now going to talk about comics because that's the pattern: anime, comic, anime, comic. So anyway, um, today I'm going to be talking about mainly comic book characters, specifically comic book character redesigns. Either this year or last year that marked DC Comics having the new 52 redesigns. And needless to say, I like them a lot. I feel like these are probably the best looking designs I've ever seen for the character. They just look so much better to me, you know. One of my favorites being Superman. They finally got rid of the stupid freaking super undies that he wears. I know they're not actually underwear. There's like a proper term for it. I can't remember the actual name of that cloth. But anyway, it's gone. I think he looks a lot better without it. And I love how with the new 52 redesign of Superman, his hair is not so clean cut and, just groomed. I don't know, like, it honestly, like even in the Superman cartoons, like, he had this hairstyle that reminded me of the 1950s haircut. You know, the, what's it called? The greaser. You know, the greaser haircut where the guy, has a hair gel that pulls his hair back, black leather jacket, and tends to ride a motorcycle. Like, that's literally what Superman looked like to me. It looked like a greaser in a silly costume, and it just made me not be able to take him seriously. His costume is silly. But with the redesign, it does look better, in my opinion. The redesign of Superman has a lot of detail in the character clothing and the costume, and he even has what looks like, I don't know, bits of armor on the Superman suit, and I find that very fitting because, again, this is supposed to be like some Kryptonian, like battle suit that people of the House of El would wear, and it symbolizes his Kryptonian heritage and the fact that he's like a superhero to the citizens of Earth. So it should look like a suit you would wear to battle, not something made out of freaking spandex. You know what I mean? So it's just silly. And that's why I love the redesign of Superman. Basically, what I said applies to basically every other DC character. I love the redesigns of all the characters from New 52. I especially love New 52 Supergirl. I think she looks really good too. Like, all of them look so much better to me. And one thing I'm going to say that is a bit controversial, and it would be like, I don't know, blasphemy among like die-hard comic book fans, but I don't care. I actually prefer the movie design of Wonder Woman a lot. I think she looks really good in the movie design as opposed to her classic look because, see, Wonder Woman is actually Greek. She's based off of a Greek, mythological race of people called the Amazons, and they're this, badass warrior tribe of women who have like tons of years of knowledge and skill dedicated to being a warrior, fighting, killing, all that good stuff. And then on top of that, Wonder Woman is a demigod, and I'm pretty sure some other Amazonians are demigods too. So basically, it's just a super powerful race of warrior women, and I feel like her design should reflect that. In the movie design, she has what looks almost like a leather, sort of like skirt or something, and I feel like that's very, very fitting because, again, since she is Greek, that kind of reminds me of the Roman centurions, and the Roman centurions had clothing that they would wear that looks kind of like a skirt by the legs, and since, again, Roman and Greek culture is very similar to each other to the point even some of their gods have similar names, like Hercules is, I think, the Greek one, and then Heracles is the Roman version, so you see what I mean? They're like, they practically copy each other, from the looks of it. So anyway, I feel like that just fits Wonder Woman a lot better. And on top of that, I feel like, I think in the movie version she has more layered clothing. Like, she has gloves on, I think, underneath the braces or something. I have to look at her design more carefully to really make sure what I said is correct. But you see what I mean? She has more layered clothing, and I feel like that fits someone who is a warrior, who is prepared to go to war and kill people and all that good stuff. And Wonder Woman is badass. I've even seen a part of a DC comic where she actually stabs Darkseid in the eye with her sword. Like, she is freaking brutal, and I feel like her character design should reflect that, because her classic design, in all honesty, to me, it looked like a person running around in a one-piece bathing suit, not battle armor. So I love her movie design, and I kind of wish that was incorporated a bit more into her comic book design, where it looked like she was wearing armor as opposed to a freaking one-piece bathing suit. As opposed to her being, showing a lot of skin, I don't mind it, because again, Wonder Woman is, a demigod. She doesn't really need to cover herself up. She really doesn't need that much armor. She doesn't need that much protection, because since she's a demigod, it's really hard to kill her, or really any demigod. A demigod is basically a human with godlike abilities or powers, and if I remember right, typically that means you are also a descendant of a god, like how Hercules is, the mortal son of Zeus, so because of that he has godlike abilities, you know what I mean? So because of that, Wonder Woman is really hard to kill, and, again, she does not really need that much armor. She does not need that much to protect her. Hell, if I remember right, I think it's been stated that Wonder Woman is practically the girl equivalent of Superman in DC Comics. Like Wonder Woman is the strongest female character in all of DC, just like how Superman is the strongest male superhero, like, period, in DC Comics, in the DC universe. So, anyway, and honestly, I just think everyone looks so much better. I've seen also the new 52 version of Martian Manhunter, and he looks a lot better. Like, I just love the detail. Basically, everyone got a huge upgrade in terms of character design, the detail of the clothing. They just look a lot better, and I love that, because character design is just so important. It's extremely important when you're making a character, that you just try to mold everything about their personality into the design. The color of the clothing, the body shape, the face of the jaw, the shape of the jaw. All these things come together into molding their character and reflecting their personality. So I feel like, especially for a superhero character, you need to reflect that. And I feel like the new designs are just perfect, and I love it. And one of my favorites is also the new 52 DC comic, character of Harley Quinn, who, fun fact, was not originally a comic book character. She's one of the rare exceptions, one of the very few characters that debuted as a TV exclusive, character for Batman the Animated Series, who got so popular that then she was transferred over to the comic books. As far as I know, I've never heard of that happening, like, in any kind of show, ever, where your character is so popular or that they go back into the original media. Anyway, I love her New 52 design. It's a nice throwback to her original design from Batman the Animated Series, the Joker, gesture, whatever you call that, costume. But at the same time, it's not. She looks just, how do I put it, reckless. I love it. Like, she has, the messy pigtails, and like half of her hair is dyed black, half of her hair is dyed red, and she has like super heavy dark eyeshadow on her face. Sometimes in other comics it's not like that, and she has red eyeshadow on the black hair side, and then red eyeshadow on the wait, I got it backwards. Black eyeshadow on the red hair side, and then red eyeshadow, like, where the red, damn it. Oh god. I had a rough night yesterday, okay, so I can't really think straight. I had a really rough night. Anyway, she looks awesome. I love her redesign. It looks great. And really, the only one who takes a bit more, time to get used to, I would say, is the Joker, because he got a new 52 redesign as well. And fun fact, he actually kind of resembles the design of the Joker in Suicide Squad. If you look at the Joker in the new 52 comics, where Joker now is immortal, if I remember right, and then you compare him to Jared Leto and his version of the Joker, they look very, very close. You know, aside from a few details here and there, like how the movie version has tons of tattoos and metal teeth and stuff like that. But aside from those details, it's basically the same character, the same look with the hair and the skinny body and crap like that. So that's the one thing that disappointed me with Harley Quinn. Her design is, it's based off of the New 52 version in the movie, but it's, obviously more different. It's not as close as the Joker is, his design. Anyway, let me know what design you like the best for DC comic book characters and why you like them, and, which one is your favorite. My favorite has to be a tie between Harley Quinn, New 52, Superman, New 52, and Supergirl, New 52. They just look a lot better, in my opinion, and I just love their designs. So this is S for Gaming going away, and I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all later. Bye.